Welcome again to my astro blog. I'm Dadhichi from astrology.com.au. What are you looking at? Relax. I'm just going to talk about some astrology. I want you to chill out and don't get too excited. It's a natural phenomenon. People tend to think that it's something mysterious. You have all these people on YouTube and around the world in all other sorts of areas making such a big deal about it. I'd like to keep it simple, stupid, make it palatable and assimilable for you. For example, I'm looking at a horoscope here tonight, and what it shows us is that we're in a new moon phase. This is interesting because they say in both Western and Eastern philosophies of astrology that the new moon phase is a time when we can activate our energies, activate our emotions, and put into place those plans, actually practically give life to those plans that we have been formulating. So what I thought I'd do tonight is take the Western style chart and just go through the 12 signs, starting from Aries, to get an idea, to give you an insight into what the new moon might cause during its phase just now through March 2007. So Aries, this new moon has a lot to do with going into yourself and spiritually establishing a connection. If you've been outward looking for a while, this new moon is going to give you a taste of meditation, yoga, spirituality. Or, let's not be too Eastern in our philosophical viewpoints, it may actually give you a tendency or an ability to move into the zone through your normal day-to-day work. It's a peaceful stage and one in which you can do a lot of retrospective intuiting, if I could put it that way. Taurus, for you this is a great time for renewing your friendships, making new friends as well. Perhaps you've been a little tired of the type of friends you've been involved with, so this gives you the chance now to extend and broaden your social circle. Gemini, your profession now comes into the spotlight with an opportunity for you to either step up to a new position within the existing work that you do, or possibly even move out of that and dare to try something completely and utterly different to what you've been doing for some time now. It's a period of growth for you in your professional life. Cancer, travels, journeys. If you've been contemplating or possibly collecting the travel brochures, now is the time in which you can make that a reality. So go and buy your ticket or sort out your visa, whatever. This is a period of travel for you. Leo, shared money. This is going to be an issue for you just now. The way you and your partners, they can be business partners or they can be personal partners. The way you actually share money during these coming months is going to be an interesting focal point for you. Working through the understanding of who rules what. There could be some power plays here, so you need to establish where you stand in those terms financially. Virgo, relationships are very, very powerful just now, and you have the opportunity to really connect and deepen your love affairs. If you've recently met someone, this is the time in which you can really take that relationship to the next level. I might even go so far as to say, if you've been in a relationship for some time, you may be wanting to tie the knot just now. Libra, your health, your well-being, your work practices, all of these sorts of things need to be looked at carefully during this lunar phase. you may not be as efficient as you think you are. And that, I'm afraid to say, may be having an adverse reaction on your physical well-being. So look into that and try to establish a better pattern for your work practices. Scorpio, this is a period where your creativity needs to be aired. You need to give yourself space to do that. If you've been totally preoccupied with the practicalities of life, earning the bucks, putting in the 9 to 9, that's 12 hours a day in your working life, this is now the time to give yourself some space. Dig deep and allow those creative impulses to find some sort of outlet or avenue for expression. Sagittarius, I'm looking here at the new moon affecting your domestic life, your family life, your home. Could be a time for you to make a complete change in that respect. Overhauling or renovating your house. Maybe just changing the furniture around to change the feng shui. What you need now is a change in your domestic sphere. So go to it. Capricorn, interesting. Your communication is changing now. I think you are looking at strategies for being more effective in the world, both professionally and in your personal and social life. So here's your opportunity to understand language, to understand the impact of words on the world around you. Some Capricorns might even go so far as to take up a new language to extend and broaden their knowledge of linguistics and how language is so important in our lives. Aquarius, the financial aspects of your life are also important just now, with the new moon there occurring in an area that has to do with the way you earn your money. You may be exerting a lot of effort earning that money. So what I say to you is that you can either work hard or you can work smart. You need to look at other strategies for increasing the flow of income during these coming 2 or 3 months. And finally, Pisces. This is very, very interesting because your ego is changing now. The way you perceive yourself is very, very different to the way you perceived yourself a couple of years ago. I see you trying new things, putting on a new cap, experimenting, exploring who you are as a person and seeing how that impacts on the world and what that can do to further your ambitions and your life goals. And I think it could work now if you're only open enough to trying something a little bit different. So, if you've got any questions, you can always email me. You can visit my website, astrology.com.au. We've got lots of stuff there. You can have your daily horoscope. We've got the soul shop for all things mystical, our compatibility studies there, so you can test your horoscope against someone else's, and of course lots more. So thanks for listening to me tonight. It's always great sharing a little bit of wisdom that I have, and I hope to hear from you soon, or for you to come and join us again shortly here on YouTube or at astrology.com.au. Good night.